What is going on, comic fans? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. I'm Mark, and today I'm excited to show you the footage and what I picked up from 2023's CanaCon. It's a toy and comic show that started here in Augusta just a couple of years ago. I believe this is the second or third one, potentially. It might just be the second one that they did, but let's not waste any more time. Let's check out the show. Huge shout out to the homies over at Big Time Collectibles. Be sure to check out their website. Follow them on social media. They're always doing a lot of really cool stuff. If you need anything clean or pressed, my friend Justin over on Instagram has got you covered. Check the description. I've got links to Big Time Collectibles, Justin, as well as ABX Comics and Games, and Pop's Attic on Instagram. A bunch of people that I fully support and believe in. Check them out. See what you're missing. All right, let's get into it. So CanaCon, again, it's a local show. The last year I do have a video up where me and the wife went, and it was at like a community center up the road. It's I met some really cool vendors that I still know today that are just a really fun time. Just local comic people and toy people and arts and crafts kind of people. But I've got some video footage. I'm going to attempt to do some more video stuff. I'm not the greatest at this, but the video gets played. You get to see it. So let's get into it. Kids. We are. Which one are we going to, Finn?
A
convention. Can we, Kyle?
We CanaCon.
We CanaCon. We're heading to the 2023 CanaCon here in Augusta, Georgia. Me and Kyle went to one of these before. We had a blast. We're taking the kids this time. I hope it's going to be just as fun, if not better. We'll see. It's at a different location. The last one was at a community center and a gym. This one is going to be at a local Legion hall. We are Legion.
How about say it loud?
We made it to the CanaCon. It's at the Legion 63 post. We got a little bell there. The Maximum Overdrive Green Goblin skull is supposed to be here. And we got Belle chasing down Pop Pop. Darth Vader, turn around, let me see your costume. Looks awesome.
Who is this coming here?
Slay him, Finn, slay him. Get him.
Was that Darth Vader? I'm gonna force blast you. Ching ching. Oh, Ultraman blade coming.
Now that the Duel of Fates has went down, we're going to get inside and see what it's all about. All right, coming right in the door, we got some local creators set up. Here's a familiar face on the channel. What's going on, Specs? You know, he's rocking the Legacy of the View stuff. You can find him on any of your social medias. Got some awesome variants now. Look at this stuff.
Newest thing I got going on, the full volume of Legacy Views about to come out. So be on the lookout for that.
There's a QR code. Screenshot that and hit it. Some familiar artwork over here. We got Michael Rushbrook. What is going on, my man? How are you?
How's it going?
Pretty good. What's your newest thing you got going on?
All right, so right now I'm the artist for Fiendish 2.5 by it's created by Irene Strakowski of she used to draw for Marvel Comics. So right here, this is a synopsis of everything you need to know about it. 2.5 is a side story to our highly acclaimed Fiendish series.
Nice.
All right, and you could look at the campaign here through this QR code right there.
And you just pause and screenshot that whenever you want.
Yep, and it's already raised over $20,000.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's a big deal.
So it's coming hot and fast.
Yeah, so if you want to go ahead and take that for yourself.
Yeah, I'll take one of those. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Mr. Ron Baxley, what is up, my friend?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
The wonderful man of Oz right here, bringing all your favorite Oz creations to life. You can find him in all kinds of local stops and along the way here in the Southeast. We have a lot of his kids' book work. He's just fantastic author. Where can people find your stuff if they want to check out your books?
One of the
best local places is Augusta Book Exchange.
And of course, we got Monkey and Kyle over here looking at the fine jewelries and stuff.
Of course. This is my goal.
Really cool stuff.
Always.
Daddy, this is yours. You get them.
Thank you. Atlanta cosplayers. Local creator Randy Newman with his book, The Hawk of New York. We got some fantastic art by local creator and creator of Wolverine, KJ Eldridge. Some of these pages while he's flipping through.
Exclusive tree flower content.
Tree flower.
My wife wrote it, I'm drawing it.
What's his name? Does he have a name?
He doesn't have a name, he pops up every once in a while in the story, kind of mess with our main character. So this is going to come out.
Very awesome stuff. And then there's a vendor layout and a nice little setup. Some toys and a little bit of comics. Let's see. Oh man. The Daily Bugle play set. Some loose and box figures. A lot of 90s goodness. Some Centurions. Old Swamp Thing figure, Jurassic Park. Now that's a dope one.
That's
From the greatest Batman movie ever made.
Oh, bro, hands down.
Hands down. Some cool wrestling stuff. The Bushwhackers. I had those growing up. So I see that Terminator 2 Rock'em Sock. That's amazing, man. Where can people find you in this awesome stuff?
All right, so check it out. My name is Juice. I own Dragon Slayer's Nostalgic Toys right here. All right, 3106 Vineville Avenue. I specialize mostly in vintage. I do modern toys. Come and see me. I have everything from Power Rangers to anime. I have horror. I have all types of stuff. Okay, so take the trip to Macon. I'm the only vintage toy store in Middle Georgia.
That ain't far either.
Nah, from here it's like 2 hours or
Yeah.
something. So on Vineville Avenue, Main Strip, you can't miss me. Jim Shaw Seafood, Retro Raven, shout out to them. Those are my homies. That's all vintage video games right next to me.
Let's do it.
The same strip.
Got Dog Pound Wrestling Collections. There's their thing. There's their QR code, so be sure to check them out as well. Some cool random memorabilia, belts, figures. There's a good wrestling presence here. Getting the little 3D printed crafts. Now, Monkey and Finn love these little things. Look how intricate they get. That's crazy. Super cool. A little random knick-knack stuff. Some video games. A few toys. A couple McFarlanes. I don't know if he's after them there Duke boys or if it's a Kingpin. I can't tell. But of course we got Steve. Always showing up to the local stuff with some awesome books and everything. Got some crafts going on.
That's a YouTube actually. It's character. Right? People really enjoy reading competent characters.
And of course,
Took me a second to figure out how to do it.
ABX Comics and Games always in the house. So yeah, solid little setup. Let me just see what I can actually acquire. So it was a very fantastic day. It was fun. It wasn't too big. It wasn't too small. There's a lot of good variety of stuff there. The only thing I can think of a way for it to improve is really just to expand what it already is, just to get bigger in scope and scale with the same variety and everything. It was really cool. They had like an MC there, I guess, who was a part of the setup of it, like talking to vendors along the way on the microphone, going to them and everything. which was a great way to highlight people in there to really get an idea of what was on the floor and everything. Especially if it gets bigger, to continue that is a fantastic way to really spotlight and draw people to their booths and everything. And there was more vendors that I didn't get a chance to get a little close-up footage of, that was like more toys and stuff like that, and little crafts and all that. But when we were walking in, you saw that trailer that was advertising the Green Goblin head from Maximum Overdrive. We did get a chance to go check that out, and the setup was amazing. That trailer is the actual setup. It's fixed on the inside of that trailer and has a TV playing with the movie. It has a big poster shelf showing you where they originally found it, destroyed in a junkyard, and refabricated and rebuilt it. They have like some cool swag and merch that they were selling, and you get to take your picture with it if you want to, no charge or anything. Just fantastic. It was really cool to see. I've watched this movie 1,000 times growing up, as I'm sure a lot of you have too. And if you haven't, be sure to check it out. Maximum Overdrive is just a blast. It's really cool. Emilio Estevez movie, Stephen King story, but it was really dope. It was really cool to see. As far as stuff that we picked up, the kids picked up a lot of the little 3D printed stuff, little knickknack toys. The wife found some earrings and some crafts. And I wasn't really there to spend big money, but I did buy a couple of things from my friend Steve, who you saw in the video there. And I picked up this just because I love photo covers, and this is the Dazzler. So shout out to all the Swifties out there. I'm talking to you, Scotty Vaughn. Be sure to check out SVaughn82's channel if you haven't already. This is a photo cover and a newsstand for Dazzler issue 21. I saw this, I'm like, that is super dope. It actually reminded me of the White Queen from the Generation X television film they did in the 90s. But it was just a really cool cover. I'm like, man, I want that. I want it. And then I picked up Prodigy issue number 1. And this is not the A cover, but I did not have a copy of the first appearance of Edison Crane. Y'all know that I've been like diving deep into the Miller world, been having a blast with all of it. And Edison was such a cool character. I saw that. I'm like, it's just a couple bucks. I'm definitely going to get it. And then if you saw on my YouTube shorts, Finn opened up one of the Batman black and white mini statues for Batman Day, and he pulled the Frank Quitely statue. And when I saw the book that the statue was based off of, so I grabbed the book, and it's issues 1 through 3. I'm like, why not? It's cool. I'm going to just let Finn have it. Goes with the statues. And what's cool about that is Steve had a statue as well. So we grabbed another one of these, and we got that Frank Quitely Batman right there. See, there he is on the cover doing his thing. So I'm going to let Finn open up this again on the YouTube shorts. And a huge shout out to Steve, because he had this Marvel Superheroes trading card game that he gave to the kids. So we're going to get into this. We're going to play that, have some fun with that. And overall, it was just a really, really fun time. I had a blast. Really suggest if anybody's in the surrounding area or anything, check it out. Follow the CanaCon page on Instagram, Facebook, wherever. They post updates on there, and try to make it out and check it out one year. It's definitely fun, and it's only going to get bigger. So yeah, Augusta is really taking off between having the Joe Fest, which is phenomenal and massive and everything, and now CanaCon. It just looks like there's a lot of people who really enjoy the hobby, enjoy the community, really putting forth the work so that we can have fun stuff like this. And it's really exciting to see that there's a couple of them to go to. And I'm definitely not referring to that trash show Augusta Con, which feels like just a con artist taking advantage of the community. This was actually something that felt good to be there. It felt like you're participating in the hobby and in the community. You could feel the love. It was just awesome. So it was nice to see another good con like Joe Fest coming to Augusta and doing stuff. And they're local, so that's always a good part. So I appreciate everybody watching. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. It helps with the eternal battle against the YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing to the channel. If you'd like to support the channel any further, be sure to check out my merch store down below, or hit that join button and become a channel member today. And until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.